I think it's usually the driver's call when is the best moment to overtake, but usually you always try to keep pressure on your rival and see a bit maybe where is his weakness and where is your advantage. And usually when you have more pace, you know the good place for overtaking, but in Bahrain I see the best place is usually turn 1 or turn 4, and sometimes you could also try to make a rival force a mistake in turn 1, so that then he has a bad exit out of it, and you can try to overtake him for turn 4 braking. And also we have another DRS zone before turn 11, and it can also work sometimes. If the driver has a bad exit out of there in front of you, you can try to manage the overtake, but there the straight is a bit shorter.
So from the engineering side, it really depends when this scenario happens in the race. If it's towards the start of the race or the end of the race. If it's towards the start of the race, our approach would probably be to try to be a little bit conservative and try to settle the pace at a good gap to the car in front, manage the tires, manage the brakes, manage the fuel, and try to predict what will be the best strategy going forward. Does it make sense to get closer to the car in front and try an undercut? Do we have enough tire life to go to the end on the next tire set, or should we really manage a lot, try to wait as long as possible and see what happens in the second part of the race? If this scenario happens towards the end of the race, then I think we would rather be aggressive, try to put the car in front of the pressure, even if we know that it has a negative impact on our tires and the brakes are getting hotter and it's more difficult to the driver to attack. But I think that's what we would do unless we really struggle with the tires and we are concerned that we won't have the tire life to finish the race.
To overtake as fast as possible before the tires overheat. So Bahrain there is quite a long straight, especially the main straight, and first corner is a perfect spot to try a dive bomb on the inside. So it's a pretty exciting track for racing. As a driver, I really enjoy it there. So yeah, just turn 1, late braking, and try to pass as many cars as possible. Not all at once, but lap by lap.